Alrighty guys, so for the first Druid Rune, you have to be at least level 26, and you have to have your Challenging Roar ability, and then you have to come here to about 69:55 to this Beastly Effigy, and then since you have no rage unless you've been fighting things, you can fight some stuff, or you can press Enrage, and then you have to use your Challenging Shout at the Effigy, and then that will spawn a mob that you have to then kill. It is a level 28. It says it's an elite, but it's not too hard to kill. You're going to be able to kill it pretty easily. As you can see here, we're just in cat form fighting it. Other people can help you if they're in the area. It's not too easy, but it's not going to kill you. I just switched to cat form and feral and fought it. If you're a boomkin, you'll definitely be able to kill this very easily, but after you kill him, he drops the idol of the Heckler, which you have to taunt 2 or more enemies with Challenging Roar, and kill at least one of them while they are taunted. After 5 kills, use this idol to learn a new ability. So we go ahead and put that on, and this kind of sucks because it requires you to use your Challenging Roar ability, which has a 10-minute cooldown, so you only have a shot at this every 10 minutes, and so yeah, that's kind of a downside. I also misspoke. I believe I said 26, but it is 28 to get this rune. That is when you learn Challenging Roar, so my bad on that. But anyway, guys, we're going to go start killing these mobs, and that's how you get that rune, and I'll see you at the next one. Voop. Alrighty guys, so when you're in Scarlet Monastery, killing any boss or rare spawn is how you get your 3 things. I got Deeper Wilds here. Druids have 3 tomes that do 3 separate things, so it's really good to get. This one is Deeper Wilds, which I believe allows Mark of the Wild to last for 45 seconds and give you the or 45 minutes, and it costs a lot less mana. So let's take a look, and then we go here, Deeper Wilds. Yeah, so that's what it is. Big quality of life. Then we also have Enhanced Rejuvenation, and then there's one more that I forget off the top of my head, but every boss in Scarlet Monastery and every rare spawn in Scarlet Monastery drops them. So just so you're aware of that, that's how you get all this. And I will see you at the next one. Alrighty guys, so in order to get your Ellipse Rune, you have to come here to about 47:54 in Desolus, and you have to interact with this extinguished campfire. Doing this will start the quest chain Highway Robbery, where the next location that you have to go to is going to be right here at 6240 coordinates. And while we're over there, there's another Druid Rune that you guys should recommend, that I recommend you guys do. It is going to be the Dreamstate Rune. It takes place all along this line of Desolus. So we're going to head over there, and I will see you when we get there. Alrighty guys, we've arrived here at the hut at about 62:38. You go ahead and talk to this guy here, and then he gives you the next quest, which has you go to Booty Bay. But like I said, before we head there, make sure you stay here and do your Dreamstate Rune. In the video, it's going to be the next rune. I will complete the full Ellipse one, and then we will do that. But Dreamstate, definitely right along here, so highly would recommend you guys do that before you finish the rest of this rune. So I'll see you at the next step. Alrighty guys, so the next step for it is to come here in the Booty Bay Inn in the south of Booty Bay. You talk to this girl, turn in the quest. Then you have to go to the food and drink here and buy a cherry grog, and then you turn it in right like that. Then you get Honor Amongst Thieves, which has us go all the way to Aranthi Highlands, where we need to get on this boat and go to this island to do the final part of the quest. So I will see you guys when we get there. Voop. Alrighty guys, so in order to get your Ellipse Rune, you have to then come all the way over here and just straight up jump off, and then you swim over here and you take the boat all the way over. Just want to show you this, and then once we get to the island, it can have some interesting mobs there. Both Alliance and Horde come here, so it can be a fiesta. If you are a Night Elf, you do not have to kill her, but if you are any other race in the game, you will have to. So we're just going to head over here and see what we can do. So I'll see when we get over there. Voop. Alrighty, guys, so after you come right here, you have to run over to the dock, and then you right-click her, and then you have to do this. It doesn't matter what you say. Everything you say will cause her to become hostile. If you're a Night Elf, you don't have to kill her. And then she drops a bag that you will have to loot after you fight her. And then you pick up this bag right here. And then we run over to the loot right over here for the chest. And then we turn it in to get our nice Ellipse Rune. And if you tactically plan right there, you can level doing it as well. But that is how you get the Rune Ellipse, which is an incredibly powerful rune for balanced druids. And you can do this starting at level 30. But anyway, that is how you get this. And I'll see you at the next one. Alrighty, guys, so in order to get the Dreamstate Rune, step 1 is going to be heading to the Kolkar village at about 6844. You can kill any of these guys, and you just start killing them until you get an item called the Desecrated Seed Pod. And then once you have that, you can go to the next step. So we're just going to kill all of these centaurs until we get the seed pod, and then we will head south to the next location. So I will see you guys when we do that. Alrighty, guys, so the next step for the rune is after you have your seed pod, you come south here to the village at about 70, and then you just jump into the water, go underwater, maybe go aquatic form, swim around till this becomes the Satyr Weed Bulb. Then you can come out of the water, and then we are going to head north to Sacheron in order to do the final step of this, which I'll show you when we get there. Voop. Alrighty, guys, so we have came all the way up here to Sargeron, and we have our Satyr Weed Bulb. We're stealthing because there are some level 30 mobs here that we want to avoid, but you look for soil around 75-20 on the map. Once you find the soil, you plant your tree that you got, and then you are rewarded with, after you open up the blooming Satyr Weed, you get your rune just like that, Rune of the Dreamer, and we now have Dream State, which is a very, very nice rune for balanced druids. Your damaging critical strike spells guarantee 50% of your mana regen while casting for 8 seconds, and increases your nature damage dealt to the target by 20%. So just really cool. I guess I can put it on my boots even though I'm feral, just because I don't have any runes available. But that is it for that rune, and I will see you at the next one. Alrighty, guys, so due to the length of Nourish and just the nature of the questline, I felt like it deserved its own separate video. So if you haven't watched that video already, it is going to be down below in the comments or in the description for you guys in order to see it and be able to use it, because it will, it'll take a while, but, I felt like it was better than having like a 30-minute long video for all of these runes. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say, and I'll see you at the next one. Alrighty, guys, so in order to get the King of the Jungle Rune, this is also going to be a separate video. It's also known as the Dark Rider Rune. Every single class in the game has it, so that video is me doing it on my mage. However, it is the same exact quest for every single character that you have, so if that rune is important, you're going to be doing it a ton. So just making you aware of that. And yeah, I will see you at our final Druid Rune, which is Survival Instincts. Voop. Alrighty, guys, so in order to get your Survival Instinct Rune, you have to run right over here to Amarlius Web, which is at about 2554. Everyone has to come talk to her. You say, what's with all these bugs? I could help you find new specimens. And then you then talk to her, wish to browse, and you buy the starter kit here. And then you open it up, and it sort of tells you what to do. and essentially you have to use this net, and you have to go around the world and catch some bugs. So the first one that we are headed to is going to be Stranglethorn Vale. As Horde, the best way to get there is to fly from Stonard to Gromgull Base Camp. So I will see you when we get there. Alrighty guys, our first bug that we are trying to find is an Arbor Tarantula, and it is in a tree stump in this area by the Eastvale logging camp, where everyone has logged everything here, and you have to just walk right over here to the tarantula, and then you have to use your net on it. You have to get very close to it, but once you do that, you are good. The coordinates are about 4519 to do that. But anyway, that is how you get it, and we will head over to the next location, which is going to be Arathi Highlands. So I'll see you when we get there. So quick note, how we're going to get to Arathi Highlands as Horde is you can either ride the Zeppelin to Undercity if you are trying to be more active, but I'm actually going to go make lunch, so I'm going to fly all the way here on the 10-minute flight path. So anyway, just wanted to tell you the two fastest ways to get there for you guys, and I'll see you at the next step one. Alrighty guys, in order to get the next step, you have to come to this farm at about 3228, and inside this barn is a hay weevil, and you have to walk up to it and then use your net on it, and bam, we now have the hay weevil specimen. The final step is going to be to head to Desolace, so if your hearth is set to Thunderbolf, I'd highly recommend doing that. As you see, my hearth is on cooldown still, so I'm going to head to Undercity, take the Zeppelin to Orgrimmar, and fly to Desolace to get the final one, which is in the middle of the Kaghoe Graveyard, so I will see you when we get there. Alrighty guys, so the final thing that we need to do is come here to the Kaghoe Graveyard, as I said, and at about 5157 on the map, you have to get this flesh picker right here, and that is the final bug that you need. And once you have all three, you can head back to Swamp of Sorrows. So we're going to go do that, turn it in, and get our final rune. So anyway guys, I will see you when we get there. Alrighty guys, so we now have all the beetles, and we come back here, and then you say I brought you some new specimens, and bam, you get your rune, which is the Rune of Instinct, which is a very, very powerful feral rune, and for bear and for your cat form, just any form, honestly, it's the rune that you're going to be going for with that. And that concludes all of the runes that we have now, and we're ready to be a full feral. So very exciting to have a cooldown that will be very nice to have, same with Berserk. But anyway guys, that is it for all the Druid runes. I hope I explained everything in as much detail as possible to make this as simple as possible for you guys. The phase 2 runes are quite complex and quite a lot of quest lines and stuff that you have to do. So I truly hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope it helps you out a ton. The next one I will be doing is Hunters, so look forward to that in the coming days. But until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. It truly means a lot to me. If you happen to find anyone that you know would also benefit from watching this video, please share it with them. It helps me out a ton and allows me to keep doing what I love every single day, and that is gaming and sort of helping people any way that I can. So finally, thank you so much, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Goodbye.